President Joe Biden is grappling with a significant polling deficit in his bid for re-election in 2024, according to the latest findings from legacy news media outlets. The numbers reveal a 10-point gap between Biden and his predecessor, former President Donald Trump, raising concerns within the Democratic Party about the path forward.
Biden in a head-to-head matchup by a whopping 10 points. And an NBC poll is giving Biden his highest disapproval rating of his presidency. 56% say they disapprove.
So if you look at the poll, it's not just Biden's getting slaughtered. It's Trump's doing much better. And if you compare how people looked at Trump after he left in 2020 and how they look at him now, people that voted for Biden are now taking a second look at Trump.
One of the most alarming trends for the Biden campaign is a notable loss of support among male, uneducated voters. Recent polls indicate that this demographic, which played a crucial role in Trump's 2016 victory, is now leaning heavily towards the former president. Biden's campaign team has yet to find an effective strategy to win back these voters who appear to be disenchanted with his administration's policies. The president is also facing a dip in support among Black and Hispanic communities, which were vital constituencies that helped secure his election in 2020. Although these groups still largely support Biden, the erosion of support could have significant implications if not addressed promptly.
This, as our new poll shows, the president's approval among Black voters is down 17 points since the first year of his presidency. Mr. Biden is also down by double digits among Latinos, voters without a college degree, and independents. And as we mentioned, 59% of Democratic primary voters tell us they want to see a challenger to President Biden.
In addition to the challenges from outside the Democratic Party, President Biden is grappling with internal strife. A new poll indicates that a substantial 59% of Democratic Party members want to see a different Democrat run for president in 2024. This growing discontent within the party has left Biden's campaign strategists with the daunting task of uniting the party's factions and rallying support.
Yeah, Martha, these numbers are simply staggering for the sitting president. 44% of people in this poll say they are not as well off as they were at the start of the Biden administration 2.5 years ago. Those are the worst numbers that we've seen in our ABC News Washington Post polling. It's a question we've been asking going back to the Reagan administration. And when you dive into the big questions around the economy, we know President Biden has been out there trying to make the case. Unemployment is low. He's been talking about how inflation has been easing, but people aren't buying it. You covered some of the reasons why. Gas prices, food prices, grocery prices, and the like. Right now, on the big picture on the economy, 74% of the country, that's about 3/4 of Americans, who say the economy is either not so good or downright poor.
There's just this simple question of job approval. Barely 40% approve of Joe Biden's performance.
And we have to note 56%. That's the highest disapproval rating for President Biden since he took office. That's significant.
Yeah, so let's take a look at what's driving that too here. In one big area, no surprise, it is the economy. Look at this contrast. This is April of 21, months after Biden took office. Nearly half the country was satisfied with where the economy was then. Now, barely 1 in 4 Americans satisfied with the economy.
Mr. President, what's your message to Democrats who don't want you to run again?
They want me to run.
2/3 say they
Read
don't.
the polls. Read the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same. That poll showed that 92% of Democrats, if I ran, would vote for me.
A majority of Democrats say they don't want you to run again in 2024.
92% said if I did, they'd vote for me.
Donald Trump decided to skip the second GOP primary debate. Trump's excuse is that his poll numbers are so high, there's no reason to go to the debates because his voters already know what they are voting for. Trump also knows that his legal troubles are resulting in record number view numbers, and he doesn't want the legacy media to receive those view numbers because that would be easy money for the stations that hate his guts. Instead, he is starving the stations of viewers that air the debates.
You going to watch any highlights from the debate tonight?
I probably will, but it's it's a job application, basically. You know that.
Yeah. And anybody stand out to you as a potential job applicant right now?
We're leading by 57 points. A poll came out today over to Sanctimonious. He's falling fast. He's falling like an injured bird out of the sky. And I don't know, nobody else seems to be taking his place. So we're leading by a lot. And maybe more importantly, we're leading Biden by 10 points, according to the Washington Post ABC poll that just came out. And we're doing good. We have to do good because if we don't win this race, we're not going to have a country left.
Immediately quit. They say, you want electric vehicles, we'll give it to you when the damn things don't go far enough and they're too expensive. And I'm not in that business, but I know a lot about it. They don't go far enough, and they're too expensive. A vote for Crooked Joe means the future of the auto industry will be made in China. That's what's going to be. That's where they're made. My pledge to every automaker is this: a vote for President Trump means the future of the automobile will be made in America, where it should be. Made in America. It will be fueled by American energy. It will be sourced by American suppliers. It will be sculpted from American iron, aluminum, and steel, and it will be built by highly skilled American hands and high-wage American labor. That's what's going to happen. Under a Trump administration, gasoline engines will be allowed, and sex changes for children will be banned. Is that okay? I think we have it.
That does it for the news today. Remember, I'm the fake one. You all are the real ones. Have a fantastic day.